Oh, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome to our first look at a demo that is available over on Steam called Modulus. I believe it's called Modulus. Now, I could see that as being modules, but Modulus, I think it's Modulus. Anyways, we're going to hop in. Hopefully, you all are having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Enter the name. This is going to be Z-Julus. Z-Jules. Anyways, this looks like, well, obviously a factory type game where we mix and match cubes and basically make shapes and stuff like that. Similar, I don't want to say it's similar to Shapes.io, but I mean, kind of. Like, it looks like we're dealing with shapes, but there's like also like this whole little factory element to it. It looks really cool. It looks really neat. So I've been actually following this on Twitter for a while, or on X, whatever. And pretty interesting stuff. Also, if you guys want to follow me over there, you can, if you want to. If not, it's okay. So, starting your first production line, let's start by extracting polyrock. This resource will allow us to craft basic cubes. You can rotate during placement by pressing R. Okay. So, this is an extractor. Okay, so I need to remember that's an extractor. So, it wants me to place it around... Okay, so this stuff right here must be polyrock. All right, so let's go ahead and just get these all placed because that's what it wants me to do. And then let's see there. Okay, so there's all of those. Now, what is this? This is a furnace. It melts polyrock. Hold on, let's see. Melts polyrock fragments and modules into cubes. Okay, so we put this here. Place the furnace. Now, let's transport the polyrock into the furnace using conveyor belts. All right, so simple enough. Nice little conveyor here, and let's see how this works. Oh, it's pretty easy. I like it. You can always tell. Yeah, I feel like you can tell a good factory game by like how well the belts that connect to stuff. You know, pretty cool. Oh, this is neat. I like this. You know, I gotta say, I like the graphics on it. It's like, so I don't know how I'm going to explain this. It's 3D, right? It's 3D, and we have like grass here. We have like these beautiful trees. However, we almost have a little bit of voxel here with it, with like this pixelated like kind of designs on there. I like that. And like these belts are almost like a pixelated kind of thing, but like the resources on them is not. It's really cool. It's a mix between it's a mix, and I like that. So feeding the furnace with polyrock. Now let's transport the oh. I'm not done making a conveyor. Boop. Oh my gosh, we made something. Inspect the module. Before we know what to craft, we need to take a closer look at the first module. Click the pin module on the right of the screen. Okay. So this is the module we are trying to make. Using the cutter operation, let's start by placing down a cutter and configuring it to cut the modules we need. Tip: to enter an operator, make sure the selection tool on the left side of the screen is enabled. You can quickly switch it by pressing right mouse button. Okay, so this is the module we're trying to make. So cutter right there, and then we need to click on this. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is neat. Okay, so this is what we're getting, and this is what it's going to make. Place down a cutter, click and enter the cutter to set it up. Okay, so configure cut. Okay, so it's cutting this block. I'm gonna guess these lines right here determine the cuts that it can make. So hold on. Oh yeah, so cut every 1 cube, cut every 2, cut every 3, or cut every 4, and it'll show you what we get out of that. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I really like that. That's actually kind of cool. So we can confirm that. Now, an assembler. Okay, so let's get an assembler in here, and then let's get this and connect it from here to here. Splitting a conveyor. The assembler requires 2 inputs. Use a splitter to send the 2 modules we just cut to both. Okay. That's easy enough. So a splitter there, belt there. Set up the assembler by dragging and dropping the input modules into the central construction area. Arrange them. Okay. Oh, this looks cool. All right, so we've got these. Okay, so let's see. Let's rotate it that way. And I'm gonna guess we want it. So let's grab this one. And then rotate that. Bring it in there. So that's going to get us the shape that we want. Set up the assembler by dragging and dropping the input modules into the central construction area. Arrange and rotate them until you've assembled the module. Confirm. So now that, constructing buildings. Great job creating your first module. Modules are the basic building blocks of any building. Let's begin construction of the gray core facility. So we have a gray core facility. We have other cores here. So we'll put that there. And then what does it want me to do? Go back here. It wants me to get some belts. Run belts that way. Click the gray core facility. Cranes link conveyor belts to buildings, to building platforms, and are essential for supplying modules to buildings. Okay, so I need to click on here. Connect the... Oh, add a crane. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Examine the second module. Click the pin module located on the right of the screen. So this must be the other module that we need to make. The previous module provides a suitable foundation. Let us reuse the existing design. While not the most efficient solution, it will suffice for the current objective. So it wants me to split off of here and then get a cutter. And then it wants me to interact with the cutter, and it wants me to make... Resetting the operator will destroy the current modules. Okay, so we reset that. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Different rotations yield different results. So what are we wanting here? We're wanting this thing. So if I split it up like that, is that what we want? Oh, that is what we want. Okay. Because it's cutting it in half, and that's giving 2 of those. All right. And then I bet you draw a second conveyor belt along the building. And then does it want me to put a crane? Place cranes to deliver the second module. Okay, so click on here, add crane. Oh, so we can go out further if needed. To collect items from a building, deploy drones, place a harvester pad, and link it to the building. Drones can fly over structures and conveyor belts, so placement is flexible. Let's collect the building's items. This core facility produces gray cores, which will be essential in crafting gray bots. Place and link the harvester pad to the building. Okay. We got a drone thing here? Okay, so let's see. Grab the drone. Once we place it here. And then we need to probably interact with this. Assign a drone to a building. Maybe right there. All right, so how does this work? Okay, so it looks like it's creating stuff right now, but it hasn't done it yet. Place output conveyors. Oh, it wants me to put output conveyors here. There we go. Next, we'll build the gray bot assembly. The gray cores we collected will be needed in the gray bot's assembly production cycle. So we're going to build a building, a gray bot. And then we need to go in here, add a crane. Wow, we can go pretty far out too. Buildings and production, additional resources, gray cores. The cores are going to be needed by the building to create bots, but production can only start if the building is completed. Buildings under construction always need a large number of modules delivered. Their production cycle only needs a fraction of these modules. Okay, so in order to construct the building, we need a bunch, but then to produce and maintain, we don't need as many. Good spaghetti. Now you understand the basics of construction and production. You're free to create your own production lines to deliver the modules to the bot assembly. All right, so we need to take them over here and deliver them here because we need those two to start with. So I'm going to say we just grab conveyors and we connect this one to there and we connect this one. What the heck? To here like this. And then we just add a crane there. Add a crane. Oh, nope. Hold on. No, I did that incorrectly. How do I do this? How do I deconstruct a crane? Delete. Aha. Okay, there we go. Add crane. Boom, right there. All right. Is that what we needed? Uh-oh. Nope, that's not even what we needed. All right. Forget that. I did it wrong. I made a no-no. Okay, so what we need is we need a 1x4x8, and then we need a 2x2. Oh, actually, it's this one right here, right? So let's do this. Let's grab this. Let's grab a cutter. Put that into here. Bring this in here. We'll rotate it that way. That will give us 4 by 8 by 2. Okay, that'll give us those. And then, like I said, these, I think that's what we need from these guys. So let's go ahead and do this. And then, like I said, I think this one's good. So we'll do that. We'll grab this. Add a crane. Let's go and grab that. Grab that. Grab those. Did I do it? Did I do it? I think we did it. Okay. The monotoner operator. Oh, those aren't the right shade. For the second module of the bot assembly, we've granted you access to the monotoner operator. Use it to change the color of the modules to either black or white. Okay, so monotoner. Put that there. So these don't need to be here. So now, so I thought these were just grayed out, but no, that's actually the color of it. Oh, that's pretty cool. The duplication tool. The bot assembly actually need a large number of cores to produce bots. You can use the duplication tool quickly to add more core facilities along existing conveyors to make use of extra modules you're crafting. Don't forget to link the new buildings with the harvester pad so the cores are collected. Okay. So this is going to need a lot of cores. So it says building construction. Okay, so we're still building here. We're not producing enough. I feel like we could definitely do better here. I feel like we could increase this production and like just get everything going faster. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna split tunnel splitter there, conveyor belt, boop, like that. And this is gonna do this one. Confirm. Same thing as this one. And then we're gonna run a conveyor belt like that. Throw a splitter on right there. And oh, I'm supposed to duplicate. C, duplicate right there. And then conveyor belt. Boop, right there, right there. Okay. Now that's given us the same thing here. However, oh, that's not making enough now. You know what? Let's do this. Let's grab this belt and run it into here. I don't know that it actually sped up anything. So I'm gonna have to delete all this because it wants me to place another one like right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just do this. Remove and refund. Oh no! That was the wrong thing. Darn it! I messed that up. Okay, here, let's try this again. All right, let's do that. And then it wants me to duplicate this here to there. And then we just run conveyors like that. Okay. Okay, and then we need to link building there and there. So there's 2 buildings. All right, delivering bots. The gray bot assembler produces gray bots. Collect them with a new harvester pad and deposit them in the space depot. Okay. All right, I got to get everything caught back up now because like I messed up all of this. Yeah, so it turns out we didn't need this whole second line, but what we will do is we'll go ahead and tap into these right here, and then we'll get some more stuff being made, and then we can deliver into these belts as well. Okay, we made a whole second line right here making these. I'm going to try to dump them in right here and see if we can speed up production of this guy, because it's like, it's kind of slow. So I'm thinking the extra things might actually speed this part up right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Okay. Now, we gotta get this stuff going again. Okay, perfect. These are back. This is all back up and running now. So we've got our pieces that we needed for here actually been delivered now, finally, at like a decent rate. And then let's see. Okay, we need to place a second harvester pad and link it to the Greybot assembly. All right, so harvester pad. Does it care where it's at? No, not really. I don't know where we're gonna put it. We're gonna put it right there. And then link this to here. Voila. Place down a space depot. Oh ho, okay. Place a space depot to deliver your first bots. All right, so let's place it, I guess, right here. Deliver your first spot to the space depot. All right, so let's go from here right into there. I don't think we're actually making bots yet, though, because we haven't brought enough of these in yet. So, you know what? Let's do this. Let's wrap these belts around a little bit, like that, and then we can go here, add crane, there. Nope, not this one. Wrong. Add crane there. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, and this one. That way, if one goes all the way through, they can always be grabbed from this one or this one as like a last resort. So like this one, we don't need that one either. All right, how's it looking? Oh, we're getting ready. We're getting ready for our first bot. Operations Live. Congratulations on delivering your first bot. You are now officially operated under GNN Command, the Grand Neural Network. Fantastic. With rising demands, it's crucial to keep constructing buildings. Remember, with one of each won't suffice. You'll need many to meet the requirements. You can now upgrade buildings. Upgrading will temporarily stop production, but afterwards the building will output much more with the same input. Be sure to check the building info pop-up for more information about effects. Do not forget to upgrade your buildings. Okay. Fantastic. We set you up with a new building. The blue pigment refinery. We'll need blue paint for our later buildings. Let's start construction of it. Okay. So we need a paint factory. Okay, so let's head over here. Blue paint. Oh, blue pigment. Blue hexacrystals. So we need, oh, we need a bunch of modules. Okay, wait, where are the blue hexacrystals at? Oh, here's some. Okay, is there any other ones? No. All right, so let's get this going then. So modules. Oh my gosh. Look at the different modules. We need like black and white, and then we need to mix them and assemble them. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's start with, let's grab our assembler deals or extractors. So let's grab all of these, and then let's go ahead and connect here, here, here. That'll be that output, and then here, there's that. There's those. Okay. Then we also have more over here. We actually have like all kinds of room for stuff. So, first thing, oh my gosh. So the blueprint factory. Okay. So we're going to need some combiners, cutters, all that fun stuff. All right, let's get that started. Actually, you know what? This right here. Let's see. Duplicate this. Let's just bring that over here. And then let's grab these. There's that one. All right, and then there's that one. Okay, hold on. I don't know if these are connected anymore. Are these connected? Yeah, they are. So these are all going that way into there. Those are going into there. Fantastic. Let's see. Output on this bad boy is some blocks. So for blocks, we then need... So this guy is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need 2 of these stacked on top of each other. So it's basically this, but doubled up. All right. This is going to be interesting. All right, so what kind of cutting can we start with here? Okay, so if we start with that, actually... Boom, boom, boom. Actually, that'll actually work out right there. Okay, so let's confirm that cut right there. And then let's grab... I'm trying to keep this like as condensed as possible as well. Let's grab this. Let's grab a splitter. And then let's grab ourselves a assembler. Why can't they go there? Is it the trees? Must be the trees. That's fine. Let's just do this. Okay, so there's the assembler, and then this here and here. And then... Are you kidding me? Really? There's a stupid tree in the way. Okay, so let's look at our assembler here. So we've got... that guy. And then this guy. So that's going to make half of them. Okay, and then what we need is we need 2 of these. We need, well, they need to be monotone, but we can do that afterwards. Those need to be stacked on top of each other. Those need to be stacked next to each other. And then this, oh my gosh. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I have an idea here. Let's do this. Let's grab ourselves a splitter. Right here. Let's go this way into a splitter. And then let's get one belt going that way, one belt going this way. Let's go ahead and dye half of these right now. I think. Oh, this could be a bad idea. I don't know. We're going to find out. So monotoner. This guy's going to go there. We're going to turn them black. And then... Okay, and then what we're going to need is we're going to need a splitter again. And then a belt. Because we want half of these to go off and become double stacked. And then we want the other half to go off and become part of this. So let's grab, here, let's do this. Let's grab a tunnel here to here. And then let's grab an assembler. And then we've got that piece, that piece. So that's the piece we need, right? Yeah, okay, so there's one piece. That piece is done. Now, we need to make this piece and this piece. So let's take a splitter again. And then run about this way and another splitter. Oh my gosh, there's so many splitters here. And another assembler. And then these, we're gonna go like this and like that. So there's that. Okay, so we've got that one, and then the last one we need is this guy. So we're gonna need to split, we're gonna need to split off of this as well. But we're gonna need a cutter. And then we're gonna have to cut it like that. Right? Because that's gonna be the bottom and then the top. This is good. This is interesting. This is cool. I like this. I gotta say, I actually really enjoy this. This is really fun. I might be doing this the most complicated way possible, but you know what? It is what it is. And then we're gonna need another cutter. And then that's gonna be doing the same thing. So let's flip it down on its side, flip it over, do it 2 wide, and then that's good. And then we're gonna need a belt, a splitter. We're gonna need an assembler. And then we're gonna need to stack these on top of each other. Like that, confirm. And then we're gonna need another assembler that's gonna combine this guy and these. So that one there, confirm. And then output. Oh, we're gonna have to split off of this, aren't we? Because we're gonna need another assembler. So that one there. This here. So that block there, and then this block on top. Oh my gosh. I feel like I did this like the worst way possible. But there, we've got our 3 different blocks. Holy moly. Talk about, I don't even know. A blue pigment building. All right. Blue pigment building. All right, so there's our blue pigment building. So let's go ahead and add crane. Let's do 2 here and 2 there, I guess. And then we need to bring this one, whoop, up and over here. Add crane. Let me get rid of that one. Okay. So that is all of the pieces that we needed for that. This isn't, I know this is probably not a very good design whatsoever, but it is what it is, and I'm trying. It's not going to give us a lot of pieces very fast. I might need to make another one of these setups. I wonder if I have enough time to make, if we can make another cutter here. Actually, let's try that. Let's see if I duplicate this, run that there, and we just throw a splitter. Can we mirror this? Oh, T to mirror. Oh, that's super nice. And then just run that right back into here. Oh, I guess that's not the issue, is it? It's this machine right here. Well, here, let's see. Let's duplicate it. Oh, there's a tree in the way. What if we put it right here? We'll put it right there. Okay. Duplicate. Let's see. Put this guy here. Put another one of... Wait, don't I want T? This guy right here. And then this guy... Hold on, let's get rid of that one. Copy this one. Put that there. Grab this. Belt, belt, belt. Up there like that. Is that gonna work? That appears to be working a little better. That line's full. This line's not, but you know what? It's getting there because it's gonna start bypassing this one, going that way, and then this one needs to go this way. Okay. We're doing it. We're getting there. This is a really cool little factory game. I really like this. This is a lot of fun. I like the designs. I like the aesthetics. It looks really neat. Gosh, this line over here is like completely full. How is this thing? I almost think we need another one of these. I'm not going to lie. Actually, you know what? We could just copy it and literally bring it right here. That's why I left space right here for another one. And then we'll go ahead and add a building to this one. There. That's more bot bolt things. And our blue pigment is coming in. So we're solid on this one. This one's not so much. I would say we throw another splitter right here and put another pigment factory in here and deliver it to here so that way it has more pigment, but the problem is I can't. Because I can't get a belt to go through right here. I mean, we could do an underground thing and then... Is that enough room though? Let's see here. Monotoner. Actually... You know what? Oh, it's almost, but it's not gonna be quite enough. Unless I move this one back one and move this one back one. You know what? We could do that. There. Okay. We'll see if that's any faster. Everything else should be good. But now it should give us a little bit more monotone blocks as well, or like the darker ones. So that looking pretty good. Okay, so now we need to get oh shoot, I forgot we set up these things. I never even did anything with them. Okay, here, let's do this. Let's go ahead and run an underground thing right here to there, And then run this like this. Like that. Grab this. Add crane. Boop, boop. Perfect. So now that's going to be getting those. Wonderful. And that's going to give us our blue pigment. Now, where do we need to do that? Oh, we need to upgrade a building. Upgrade? Oh, it requires 3 of those. Building, upgrading. Is it delivering what it needs, though? I mean, it needs those 2 items. It's not too bad. What am I supposed to be doing with the blue pigment now? I don't even know. All right, there's our building upgraded. Great job on building the blue pigment refinery. This building needs blue hexacrystals for production of blue paint. Find some blue. I already did that. Blue core will require blue modules. Use the newly unlocked painter to dye modules blue. Construction of a blue core facility will require advanced tools. We've granted you access to the stamper. It can pierce out a cuboid selection. Oh my gosh. All right. Blue core facility. Oh my gosh. Look at these things. Okay. And then this one. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh my gosh. Interesting to say the least. So we actually already have this one. That is actually being delivered right here, but it's black. We need to make it white. So we could probably do that fairly easy. The other stuff, we can actually probably take this line here. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Let's bring these. You know what? This line right here. Okay, let's do this. So let's do this. Let's bring it over here. Okay, so blue core facility small. I don't want to set this up yet. Let's grab. Let's see. Do we want to do a monotoner? Oh, no, we want a painter. Combines a module with a paint to change the module's color. Okay. So hold on. If we do a painter, like... Oh, we have to have paint running in here, too. All right. We're going to need a drone. We're going to need that there. Add a building there. So it's going to grab the blue paint. Okay. So let's grab a painter. Can we mirror this? We're going to grab that. We're going to throw a splitter right there. And we're going to bring this into here. And we're going to bring this into here. So that's going to paint this whole thing blue. Right? I believe so. Okay, perfect. So what we need to do with that is if I was... Okay, so let's see. We need to cut out a middle section of that. Now, we also need that middle section for this. So actually, if the stamper will, I'm hoping... Stamper. Yes, okay, there's going to be 2 pieces. So let's grab this, and then let's go in here. Let's flip this on its side. And then we want... that. Perfect, right? Yes, so there's one and there's one. Perfect. Confirm. So we'll have one there and one there. So there's the piece that we need for this one, and there's that piece already done. So those 2 are good. Now, or well, that one's good. Now this one we need to combine with one of these guys. And then we also need to grab one of these guys and paint it white again. Let's do this. Let's grab a splitter, rotate it, mirror it, grab that, grab a belt like this, tunnel from here to there, grab that back into there. Let's grab our monotoner, turn it white. That should give us... Okay, the white wall. So that one's done as well. So let's do this. Let's just run this guy right here and like right out there. Okay, so that one's done. That one's good and that one's good. So now we need to do this middle part right here. So if I want to snag something, I feel like this one would be the best one to snag because it's the one that's constantly like blocked up. Blocked up, get it? Oh, it's all blocks. I know. It's so funny. Let's go this way. Let's do this. Let's pull that one here. And then let's see, how far do we need to go here? So let's grab... Can we go this way? Ooh, that's the max distance right there. Let's do that. And then we run a belt from there to there. So now that's turning those dark. So let's grab a monotoner again. Turn it white. Let's verify the color. Okay, so that's good. So we need to combine this piece with this piece. Okay, this should be easy enough. Here we go. Belt here, underneath, here, into there. This one goes underneath, comes out here, like that. And then look at that. There's our two pieces that we need, which now we grab our assembler, throw that there, grab this, this there, this one. Oh, you know what? Can we place this on the ground? So like if I do this, like that, confirm. There it is. There's all three of the pieces. All right. Blue core facility, small. Guess what? Blue core facility, small. We can go ahead and run. Let's just do this like that. Okay. Grab our conveyor belts. We'll run here. Run here. And then run here. We'll go ahead and add some cranes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2 right there. We'll go ahead and get rid of that one. All right, so that should be all the pieces we need. Yes! Oh, I love this. I really enjoy how everything is done here and like how I don't want to say like how intuitive it is. It's not hard to make some of these shapes. Like this shape right here, like this whole combination wasn't difficult to do because of the tools it gives us. It gives us the tools to do the job very well. And I really, really like that because like I basically just used what I already had and we made this whole other thing completely out of it. I really like that. That's really cool. Now, are there optimizations to be made? Sure. Like this whole thing over here just doesn't look like it's doing. It's not super great. And actually, you know what? We could probably increase the production of this if I just increase more blocks coming in here. There. So basically just adding another block machine right there. We'll do that. Well, they're starting to block up now again. I don't know, we might be maxing these two out. We might need more of these. Well, anyways, I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so we've got these 16, 32, 32. Okay, so that's going to be blue cores. Now it's going to want us to make blue bots. I already know it. I already know what it wants. End of demo. You reached the end of the demo content. We hope you had fun with the sneak peek of Modulus. There's much in store for the future. Thanks for playing. Oh, darn it. I guess that's it. Much bigger map. Elaborate tech tree. Much more buildings and module designs. A compelling endgame. Monuments. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it looks like we can keep playing with some stuff here, but there's not a whole lot else. Darn, that was super cool. I really like this. I really enjoy it. So, yeah, that's going to end it. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Link down below. Leave a comment. Let me know. Did you check it out? Did you play it? How did you do it? Did you do a better design than me? I bet you did. I bet you made it way better. This is really cool, though. Really fun. I could even play this over again and try to do, like, a neater job and make it look nicer, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one.